Spanker here again. Welcome to episode number 8 of my round the world tour. We're in Sky Vector and our last landing was at Puerto, Deseado in Argentina. And we're going to do a quick short hop inland. We're going to fly into Las Heras, Sierra Alpha Victor Hotel. In the grand scale of things, that's where we're at. So it's 143 miles. And let's just have a look at what we've got here. As expected, there's no navigation. Let's have a look in Google. And there we go. Aerodromo. 0927 runways. Another extremely organised town, but then there's nothing much for. Looks like it's been extended there. Nothing much around it. What are all these dots? There's lots of these little roads going. Just looking at this with some more updated imagery. There's loads of them. There's more, there's hundreds of them. Wow. Let's carry on. Don't know what they are. I think they could be oil wells. They could be oil wells. It looks like they are. They're pumping oil or water out, aren't there? There's lots of them. I presume they're oil. That's why this town's here in the middle of nowhere. It must be in the middle of an oil field. But there are literally hundreds of them. There's definitely some large-scale industrial work going on here, and I'm pretty sure it'll be oil. That's why this town exists. Okay, so anyway, that is the route. This is of interest, but that's not why we're here. And I'm going to jump into the sim, get it fueled up, and we're going to start this leg. Catch you in a bit. Right, we're just backtracking down this runway now. Wind's behind us at 19 knots. And the issue I had with the grass where I couldn't stop last time, I just had a major issue when I was doing the startup for this leg. I started the engines, parking brakes on, and ended up setting off alpha lever across the grass with the parking brakes engaged. As the engine was spooling up, obviously I couldn't do much about it because the brakes didn't work. I zigzagged, I flew right across, nearly at them trees over there before I managed to get it back under control, get it back onto the runway. It was quite interesting. Unfortunately I wasn't recording, else I'd have put that in the video. It was quite entertaining, really. So we're configured for takeoff. Just going to do a U-turn here. And it all being well, I'm attempting to record this in 1440, so normal videos have been in 1080p. Hopefully this one will come out in 1440 once I've got it done. Right. Everything's set. Knots, rotate, positive rate of climb, quick jam on the brakes, stop the wheels and bring the gear up. Hopefully, as we're getting further north, we're going to get some better scenery. There's not much about, really. Yeah, pull them flaps up. Start making a right to intercept that GPS track. Off, and we can engage speed mode. Pull the yaw damper on. Turn the flight director on onto nav mode, and we're onto altitude to about up the altitude on our autopilot up to 5,000 feet. Engage the autopilot. So flying a little bit higher than last leg because we are going inland. This airport is at, let's have a look, 1,083 feet. I've done my own work this time. We're hoping we could pretty much fly straight into it, runway 27, but depending on wind we can also flip back to runway 9. So as ever, I'm just going to hit the pause button. Anything interesting I'll be straight back on. Catch you in a bit. Right, we've got about 27 miles to run. 7 minutes at this speed, but we are going to be slowing and descending soon. Still at 5,000 feet. Strong headwind, 42 knot headwind. So progress hasn't been quite as quick as I thought, but nevertheless we're almost there now. During the cruise I just did a bit of research on this town. It was originally built as a support to build the railways, and then in the 50s it became a oil field basically. It is majority of the population there are to do with contractors and workers for oil, so they were oil wells like I thought. "22 miles to go." Okay, I'm just going to take our 850 mode off. I'm going to pull us down to 4,000 feet. Reset my altimeter for local. Not forgetting that this runway is at 1,000 feet elevation. Hopefully if I spot the airport in time we will do a quick turn onto left base and drop straight into it. If not, I'll just overfly and probably join on right downwind instead, but we'll see what happens. Just see my shadow there. Right on the mouse pointer is the shadow of the aircraft. See if that comes out in the end result. Okay, we're down to 4,000. 13 miles to run and I can't see anything. Not a sausage. There. It's right ahead. If I stick the mouse pointer on, there it is. So we've got some patches of forming, so that's representing the town, I should think. Right, 6 miles out, I'm going to deactivate the autopilot, turn off the yaw damper and throttle back. Oh, we have got some buildings here. Let's see if we can slow this thing up quick enough. A little bit high, but we're slowing right down now. Strong wind. Take that flight director off so it doesn't distract me. Just trim it up a little bit. Looks like there's a massive tree right on the end of the runway there. Got a full flap. Oh, got a bit of a balloon there. It looks long enough, this runway, so we can get plenty of height off over them trees. I was expecting it that time, he didn't get me that time. Fully expecting him. Wind's strong, but it's not, it's virtually down the runway, so there's not much effect. I wonder if we'll be able to stop on the grass this time. A little bit slow, a little bit slow. Let's see what happens on this grass. And we can stop fine. We can stop fine on here. So it must have just been that airport. It's probably, what I suspect it was, I think it was on a bit of a plateau, that last airport. I think the aircraft thought we were flying, so the brakes were taking no effect. There was no friction from the wheels when the engine kicked up over that. So let's spin this round now. It's a lot of power to turn round. Grass is very sticky. And we're just going to park it up here. Stick the parking brake on. Put them flaps off. Right, and I will go and reconfigure for takeoff and jump into the next video. I hope to see you all then. Goodbye.